Day 42, do it to life. For life, do it to you, do it to 2021. It's your boy Z here. A whole year of breast cancer awareness and personal growth. Today is Sunday. You know what we do on Sunday. Well, you know what I do on Sunday. It's late. I'm not at work, out of the routine. So I'm just getting back out here. You see what I'm saying? It's like 3 o'clock. But I'm out here. That's all I got to do. I already, accomplished, got my X on the board. So I'm going to post a picture of my one thing calendar, 66-day challenge. So you see the pink X's up there, day 42. Also, too, I use this day to kind of write down what I'm going to do for next week, reflect on what I did last week, try to tweak some things. Yesterday we was doing Go for No, just to update you. Go for No kind of showed me I only got like maybe 2 or 3 no's yesterday that I tracked. You know what I'm saying? It was a slow day yesterday. Day before I had 5 or 6. I mean, it's just something that I gotta keep on working on. Just keep on working on. Well, the other thing I want to update you on too, I did post a video on what to do when you run over your laptop with your car, right? So I posted that. That was eye opening because the things that I'm learning, it should apply to every situation. Because once I ran over that laptop, I said, okay, now, hey, we've been reading these books, we've been listening to these books, we've been building this habit. What can I do now? What can I do? And then it popped, hey, what's one thing that I can do to such by doing it would make this laptop situation, me resolving it, easier or unnecessary. Just get into a positive frame of mind. You see what I'm saying? Just tweak that up to positive. I'm gonna tweak that up just to a positive frame of mind. That's what I did. Go to work. Still on the one thing. Go to work. Do my best. Just make more money. Take care of my clients. All work itself out. It's not like I didn't have additional options. Cause like I said before, I already have everything that I need. Got several laptops. It's not serious bodily harm. Not gonna be serious financial distress. Not gonna hurt others. So, man, just roll with the punches. It felt good, right? It felt good to always have a safeguard to get you out of them tough jams. Cause you know what? I knew that I shouldn't have sat it down there, but it's still that same war in there. It's still that same war between your intellect and the key thing to that whole thing. To said into the one thing as well too. The key thing to that whole thing is it was talking about time. Once you add an element of time in there, tell somebody that they're running out of time. They're using sales all the time, but you're running out of time. They tend to make rash decisions, not making the best decisions. So I guess my key thing is how can I always, and I'm normally always up on my time because I normally have my audio books. I told myself make some rules ahead of time before I set out. If I'm stuck in traffic, not worried. I got my audio books. I'm still gonna be crushing it, right? If I'm shopping with my wife, she's in the store that I don't care to be in, I can just find myself to sit down or put my earbuds in. We could walk all day. It's because I'm still crushing it. Still spending time, when she hanging out with my daughter, I'm still crushing it. And so I set myself up, they call it the Noah's Ark, before it started raining, go ahead and set yourself up some options because you know that the situation is coming. I know that next week is coming. My boy Jim Fanning, he said I should plan this whole week out. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to go in and I'm going to visualize my whole week every single day. In general, right? The more detail that I can get, he said just kind of visualize that whole week, what you kind of want to accomplish for that week. I know as far as my GPS, and I should funnel that down to my 411. That's more work to be done too. That 411, that's where you're going to have your day-to-day activities. And really the only thing on my 411 is just looking at these key areas. As long as I look at them consistently, I get my X, right? I'm building that habit. As long as I look at it consistently, look at my active call list, look at my lead generation, as long as I'm looking at them things. And now, and all I got to do is at least get, I said 5 no's, right? I may squeak that, I may put that at 1 no, one purposeful no. You see what I'm saying? Not that I'm gonna get some other no's throughout the day. I know I'm gonna get this, but I want to be a purposeful no. I want it to be, okay, on this situation, this client right here, I'm gonna call now. I'm gonna use this time as my no time. It says that in the one thing, you should time block. So I'm gonna set aside some time that I'm gonna use as my no time, meaning that I'm gonna call and make calls until I get some no's, just so I can build that muscle up every day. I'm gonna be a no man. I'm gonna be a no man, and you could be a no man or a no woman, whatever you want to be. You see what I'm saying? So today is Sunday. Make sure that you write everything down. I'm writing more. I wrote in my journal today the things that I wanted to accomplish. I tightened some things up, but just getting the writing and getting this. Man, got some bugs on me. Get that writing down, and it's just planning. Just get in the habit of planning, because this is a habit as well too. Habit of making strong strategic plans. I came home, saw one of my son's childhood friends I hadn't seen for a while. He's trying to get some things accomplished. But the good thing about it, he's listened to audio books, not listen to the ones I'm listening to, right? So I immediately want to engage him, but I'm working on that as well too, on engaging people, starting to listen more, to refrain from engage. I know my daughter thought that I was going to seriously go ahead and get into this discussion with him, because he had a strong political view, a strong view about life itself, which is different from my view. So two strong views going there, but I understand. So I didn't pursue, but I've been thinking about it, right? I did do some research, because I've heard these views before in the past, and I never was interested in listening to these audiobooks, because the guys that were suggesting them, they didn't behave the way that I felt was right. But that's a part of me that I'm working on, right? That's a part of me that I'm working on. So I did dive into it with an open mind, see what's going on, because I know my mission, right? As long as you got your plan, right? As long as your plan is solid and you know what path that you're on, his path leads him to where he's going. My path leads me to where I'm going, but it is my obligation to show him my path, right? That's the path I'm on. That's why I'm showing you guys my path. And we can tweak it. Guess what? If I get down the road and I'm gonna do the 365 days, that's not a question. That's already in the books. I already went there, came back. 365 already done. It's already happened. But back to my boy Jim Fanning. He said it shouldn't be anything that you have not lived twice. The shortest point, the shortest distance between 2 points is normally like from A to B, but he says B to A to B instead of just A to B. You got to go to B first, leave breadcrumbs back to A, and then follow those breadcrumbs back to B, and that's what we doing. I think in the one thing it said, now this was before I got into the one thing. This was years ago, and he said that, you know, you got to, and it said it the way he said it in the one thing, we are looking forward planning versus, gosh, I forgot. I gotta go. Something about reverse planning being pulled to the future or pushing to the future, something like that. But it's in the book. Listen to the book. But anyway, he says it shouldn't be a meal you haven't eaten twice. It shouldn't be a day, a situation that you hadn't already rehearsed. It's called a mental rehearsal. We talked about that somewhere. You hadn't already done it twice. If not 3 times, if not 4 times, we can rehearse our futures out. It's like living life on purpose. It's rehearsed out. So now when it comes time, I already know what's coming next because I rehearsed it. That's what that pretending. I was talking to the other part of me the other day about having that personal business. Back on my personal business, right? Came to me. If I was saying that I want a family business, I got to start talking to my family about these business affairs and the things I'm doing. I'm going to go in there right now, and I'm going to do that, have that conversation, let them know how we are, give them an update on the family business. I've been keeping it on the wraps, ego involved, you know what I'm saying, things not going the way you want to, slip back down into a little little gully and started, just watching TV, watching Netflix and stuff like that, knowing that I need to be working on my business, right? Okay? But it's your boy, Obzy. Do it to Life Before Life. Do it to you. Do it to 2021. A whole year of breast cancer awareness and personal growth. Hang in there with me.